And good morning, everyone. Welcome to This Day.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, April 30th. I can't believe it's the end of the month already.
It is, yes.
And it's National Oatmeal Cookie Day. So we'll tell you about why in just a bit.
Okay, that sounds good. And today on our show, we have a doctor from the Hogue Rehabilitation Center. And he's going to talk about the importance of acute rehabilitation. Also, we are going to have a couple guests from the wonderful Ocean Institute down in Dana Point. They're going to be talking about a few things, but primarily how you can volunteer if you'd like to do that. That would be a lot of fun. And we have the Baha'i Club on. They're going to be having a meeting coming up. And also the India Club will be here.
And we have one meeting this morning. It is the third Finance Committee meeting, and that'll be at 9:30 in the boardroom room. Not the boardroom. The boardroom. All right, so National Oatmeal Cookie Day, yum. An oatmeal raisin cookie is a type of drop cookie distinguished by an oatmeal-based dough with raisins mixed throughout. Now, its ingredients also typically include flour, sugar, eggs, salt, and various spices. It is a descendant of the Scottish oat cake. The oatmeal cookie was eventually improved, as I mentioned, with raisins, and now the oatmeal raisin cookie is one of the most popular cookies in the United States, probably next to the chocolate chip cookie. The first recorded oatmeal cookie recipe was published in the United States by Fannie Merritt Farmer in her 1896 cookbook, the Boston Cooking School Cookbook. So there you can see her right there as she was, you know, the people were making some cookies way back when, and then the book. And then on the next slide, you can see kind of its renditions. And so the one on the right is now probably the most current. Their inclusion of the raisins into the oatmeal cookie grew more common over time, due in part to the oatmeal raisin cookie recipe that was featured on every single box of Quaker Oats container that began in the early 1900s. Now, Ken, have you ever made the vanishing oatmeal raisin cookies?
Oh yeah, I've made oatmeal cookies,
so,
yes. And
who hasn't, right?
I do like them a lot. And although
Delicious.
I have to say, growing up, my favorite was the Mother's brand of oatmeal cookies, which was the crispy.
Oh, and they make lots of good cookies.
Yes, they did. And they came from across the bay, where I grew up in the Bay Area, and they were, I think, in the East Bay in Oakland. And I think they've gotten bought out a long time ago, but I still like the little pink and white animal cracker cookies. Those are good, the circus cookies. All right, we still got that drizzle happening today, and more than likely that will last till probably midday, probably mid-afternoon. Then we should start to see a little bit of sunshine coming out, but mostly overcast today. Again, this isn't much at all, although I can tell you at our house yesterday we got a lot more than I thought, meaning we got about a little over 1/10 of an inch of rain, which was more than I thought we'd get, and probably coupled with this, we'll probably maybe even get close to 2/10 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch between the two. So not bad, bringing our total so far this since January 1st to 24.5 inches, believe it or not, of rain. All right, then going forward, we're going to see pretty much the same thing over the next few days. Temperature-wise, will be a little bit cooler than we were last week. Morning clouds giving way to mostly sunny skies. And then looking way ahead, by the way, Sunday and Monday of next week and Tuesday, we're pretty much going to see a repeat of what we have right now. We should see Sunday into Monday another little drizzly storm coming in. Not much of anything, but kind of what we have. Around Orange County today, the temperatures are not much different than what we had yesterday. Again, the mid-60s. This system is, although it's coming down from the north, this little storm system, if you want to call it that, it then swings down to the south and comes back up. So that's why it's a fairly warm system, and our temperatures are going to stay about the same. As you can see there, a little bit to cooler in Palm Springs. Big Bear is about the same today. So there you have it, just a nice little drizzle for the springtime flowers. There you go. We'll be back.
Are your hearing aids not working as well as you'd like? The person who programs your hearing aids is way more important than how much you spent on them. The good news is that we can help. I'm a retired electronics engineer who will precisely reprogram your hearing aids to your unique hearing loss. If that doesn't give you significantly better hearing, I won't charge you a dime. You have nothing to lose and better hearing to gain. So call Hearing Remedy right now and ask for your personal better hearing appointment.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Save now at LA Carpet & More's 50% off sale.
Buy direct and save 50% on carpet and 50% off tile.
Plus, get 5 years 0% financing.
LA Carpet, #1 for you.
Save now at LA Carpet & More's 50% off sale.
Buy direct and save 50% on carpet and 50% off tile.
Plus, get 5 years 0% financing.
LA Carpet, #1 for you.
Christine and Jack for the Jewelry Box.
Hey Christine, after being voted best jewelry store in Orange County every year since 2011, don't you find it kind of odd that there are still folks that don't know about the previously enjoyed jewelry we sell?
Yep, it's a shame, Jack. You know, we buy from our customers at great prices. Our master jewelers refurbish the best of the best, and we sell at prices way below other jewelers.
So that's the reason we're still #1.
It's one of many, Einstein.
The Jewelry Box. It's about trust.
Welcome back. Today I have Dr. Kayvon Esmaile, hopefully I did that right, and he's with Hoag. It's actually the Fudge Family Acute Rehabilitation Center at Hoag Hospital. And as we were talking about beforehand, this is now a new floor within Hoag Hospital Newport, right?
Exactly. This unit was opened June 18, 2018.
Okay.
And we started seeing patients. Rehabilitation facilities, or inpatient rehabilitation facilities, or acute rehabilitation units also known. There are units within a hospital or freestanding facilities where they're designed to provide care to the patients who, for different medical conditions or trauma, they have had significant decline in their ability to be able to perform activities of daily living.
Okay.
Meaning these patients are no longer able to provide care for themselves, or they need significant medical management prior to going home and being able to live independently.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. So then, what would be the approximate stay that somebody would be in the rehabilitation center?
The average length of stay for a rehab unit varies depending on the medical condition, anywhere from 8 to 9 days to 4 to 6 weeks. The patients who are significantly injured or they have significant medical needs, they will stay longer.
Okay.
For example, a patient with traumatic brain injury or spinal cord injury will stay there a little longer. Patient with a simple hip fracture will stay there about 7 to 10 days in a rehab unit.
Well, why do you think that that Hoag went ahead and did this on the 3rd floor rather than sending them out?
It was a tradition for Hoag patients to leave the hospital after they had received their medical care at the hospital. These patients will come in, they would get excellent health care, they would do better. However, they still needed help. They weren't able to go home independently and live independently, or the care they needed at home was significant that family wasn't able to provide that support.
Right.
And these patients would have to go to other hospitals in the community or far away from their home. And they felt this need was there and had been there for a long time. Finally, Hoag was able to provide that support and that care in the unit.
Okay, and tell me what is so special about your facility, versus going outside?
Well, our rehab unit is located within the hospital itself. It's on the 3rd floor of the Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach. So we are accessible by all the physicians who work at Hoag. That means if the patient gets seen at Hoag Hospital, they get transitioned to the rehabilitation unit. Their primary medical team we'll be able to follow them, we'll be able to provide the continuity of care.
Got it.
The patients live in the community, their family can come in and visit them. They don't have to stay at other facilities. They don't have to drive too far to get and provide that emotional support the patients need.
That's great. You know, the importance of the rehabilitation center, as you mentioned, being in the same facility and under kind of one doctor's care, you know, why is that important to the family of that individual?
It is a trust you develop with your medical care. You do need to trust and be able to communicate with your healthcare providers. You do need to be able to spend time with your physician and be able to ask questions. And your physician needs to be able to sit down and answer questions and be able to show that x-ray that you need to see, or images, or open up the computer or the chart and show you the laboratory results. So they can follow that path from the moment the patient was admitted to the acute side. Whether the patient had a stroke or had a heart attack or other medical condition, you can show the transition and be able to kind of assure the family the care they're receiving and the progression that the patient has made.
All right, excellent. And you're the medical director there. How long have you been in this work?
I have been a medical director at other facilities, and I've been a physical medicine rehabilitation specialist with brain injury subspecialty for the past 17, 18 years now. Okay,
and what are some wonderful stories? Like, give me a quick story about someone that did go to your rehabilitation center and something that they said.
They're all very pleased to be there. We had a young man that was in a motor vehicle crash. Several months ago, he was seen at outside hospital, had gone to a long-term acute care facility because he wasn't able to move or do anything. And he came to our rehabilitation unit 3 months after his accident, wasn't able to talk, wasn't able to communicate. And within 6 weeks being in our rehab unit, he was able to walk out of the rehab department using minimal assistance, although he still had some cognitive decline and cognitive impairment, but he was able to go back in the community and interact with his family. He was able to go and sit down at a table with his parents and have a meal with them. So that was the joy of seeing this patient coming in completely dependent and being able to go home needing limited amount of care. We do this all the time. We have patients of all ages. We don't see any pediatric patients, but we do see teenagers, and we see all the way up to, we have even had patients in their 90s.
Wow.
So, yes.
So all ages?
Well. All ages.
All right,
yes.
that's great.
As long as the patient has had some significant functional decline because of a medical condition, we're able to help them.
Well, good success story. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you very much.
All right, it's very nice to meet you.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. And remember, if you want more information about what we just discussed, you can go to hoag.org/acute-rehab. We'll be right back.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never been able to keep a kite in the air?
This is what you call a failure face. The only thing wrong with Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence.
Almost frightening to conceive what a good man you are.
Hiring Hiring a realtor you trust is the first step in selling your home. Selecting an escrow company that can safeguard your money and personal information throughout the transaction is the next step. Escrow Options will guarantee the safety of your personal information and funds from the risks of wire fraud and cyber theft. Choose the escrow company that works for you. Escrow Options Group, protecting consumer assets in escrow since 2005.
This isn't just a pastime. It's a passion. The thrill and camaraderie brought him joy. When his family wanted a special way to honor his memory, we knew the perfect way to say goodbye. Only a Dignity Memorial professional can celebrate a life like no other. Find out how at dignityorangecounty.com.
What lies inside all of us is more than data. It's life. What's flowing through America's veins is its diversity. We ask for 1 million individuals to come forward and stand on this landmark in history. All of us are different, and it's those very differences that will lead to answers for generations to come.
Welcome back. The Ocean Institute has wonderful programs for all ages, and today I have Allison and Andrea here who are going to talk to us a little bit about the volunteer program so everybody can get involved in one way or another. Well, welcome ladies, nice to meet you both.
Thank you, nice to meet you too.
So let's talk about the volunteer program just to kind of start us off. What does it entail?
So we have 6 different opportunities for volunteers. Our volunteers help work directly with our students in our educational programs. They also volunteer in our gift shop, our Chambers Gallery gift shop, as well as help maintain our tall ships, the Pilgrim and the Spirit.
Okay, and then because you have so many educational programs, give me an example of what a volunteer might do in those programs.
One of our most popular volunteer programs is becoming a public programs docent, which is where you are in charge of educating our public visitors and inspiring children to learn using the ocean as the classroom.
Okay.
You're an exhibit facilitator. You get to run experiments and touch tanks and meet all kinds of people. It's really, really fun.
Okay.
And that's mainly what we're looking for in the education department as far as volunteers right now during the week.
So tell me, what kind of personality or characteristics are you looking for somebody like that?
We definitely want someone outgoing who loves to talk to people, especially children, who wants to share their love of the ocean, and of course all of the knowledge that they have to give.
Is there any requirement in terms of education for somebody to volunteer?
No, there isn't. We can teach you all about the ocean. Before I came to Ocean Institute, I barely knew about it, but now I have a whole different understanding and love of it, so we can instill that knowledge in you.
And let's talk about what your job is.
I am the weekend manager, and I am also the public programs docent specialist.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, and how about you?
I am the teen programs and volunteer coordinator.
Excellent, excellent. So I'm speaking straight to the people who are in charge of the volunteers, so that's excellent. All right, good. So you said you have six different departments. The gallery bookstore, that has a lot of information in it, right?
Yes, so they sell books as well as different interactive activities for students as well.
Okay, so for someone to be a docent in that particular arena, would it be somebody that would be knowledgeable about books or really anything?
Really anything.
Okay, all right, good, good. And then let's talk about some of the other public programs that you have.
Well, we do a lot of different things. We have a different theme every weekend, so every quarter. Right now we're in an alternative energy theme. So we're focusing on solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal power. But this summer we'll be moving into our grossology theme with Everybody Loves.
Okay, tell me what that entails.
It's all about gross science, the most popular portion being our slime lab.
Oh, so if you want to be dirty, that would be a good time, right?
Come play with slime.
Come play with slime. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You know, you talked about trash. You know, there's a lot of trash in the ocean, a lot of plastic. What are you guys doing to help with that?
So we offer beach cleanups twice a month, the first and third Saturday of the month. And our volunteers in 2018 collected over 1,000 pounds of trash.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Where did you go?
We helped clean up the local harbor, Baby Beach, as well as areas around the Ocean Institute.
Oh, you did? Okay, great. Wow, that's a lot of trash. How many volunteers did you guys have?
We usually have about 20 volunteers per beach cleanup.
Okay, do you want more than 20?
Yes.
Yes, I would imagine, because 20 can't get too far if you're covering that large of a ground. You know, there's been a lot of activity around the harbor. I mean, you guys, there's been different types of fun programs, and you had the Festival of Whales. How does the Ocean Institute participate with those?
It really depends on the program. With Festival of Whales, we do something fun and different every year. This year we did our opera. The year before that we screened Sonic Sea. Okay. So it depends on the year with Festival of Whales, but we have all kinds of activities you can volunteer for. One of our most fun coming up is the Tall Ships Festival in September.
Right, you mentioned that. Tell me what that's all about.
Our Tall Ships Festival is basically a celebration of tall ships. It's a whole weekend long of our 2 tall ships, of course, the Brig Pilgrim and the Spirit of Dana Point, and we have 7 to 9 visiting ships. And when you volunteer, it all depends on if you're trained. If you're trained, you'll work in Ocean Institute with our some 8,000 visitors. If not, you'll get a job that's just as fun, but around the tall ships and outside.
Now, I think I heard that when you do this, people are dressed, like, to the occasion. Is that correct?
Absolutely. If you're going to be a maritime education docent, you can dress for the part.
I like it. I think that would be fun, don't you?
I
mean, you know, because you're doing it now. Okay. So if somebody wants to apply, what do they have to do?
So they would want to visit our website, oceaninstitute.org, and on our website we have all of our volunteer roles. They would submit an application, we would interview them, and then we'd begin their training, and they'd be able to become volunteers with us.
And the volunteer time frame is really like, it could be 4 hours, 8 hours, is a varying thing?
It'll vary per department, but usually we require about 8 hours a month.
Oh,
so it's
that's
not too much. You can always do more, of course.
Exactly, exactly. Well, it sounds wonderful, and I'm glad you guys were able to come in and tell us all about it. Hopefully we have some folks in the audience who would really like to participate. I mean, it sounds great. How can you go wrong, especially over the summer?
Yeah, we'd love to have them.
All right, is there anything else that you'd like to mention?
Come down, volunteer with us, join our team and our family, and have a great time.
Excellent. Thank you so much to both of you.
Thank you.
And remember, if you want to volunteer, you can go to oceaninstitute.org and look at all those happy faces. They're having a good time. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. I'm Kiana Lee. Today we're talking to Dr. Chuck Lee of 7-Day Dental. Today's topic is emergency dental care. Doctor, what do we need to know about emergency dental care?
At 7-Day Dental, we are open 7 days a week, 365 days a year for your dental needs.
Thank you, Doctor. So come on in and get your 7-Day Dental smile.
Having great home care is as easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm Lori Renaud with ActiCare Responsive In-Home Care. We can provide the perfect caregiver for you to receive exceptional care in the comfort of your home. Step 1, call to schedule a care consultation. Step 2, meet with a registered nurse in your home. Step 3, start receiving care. Aging doesn't have to be difficult. Call today to get the help you deserve.
You've trusted the doctors at Harvard Eye Associates with your eyes for the last 4 decades. Now it's time to trust us with your face. Our board-certified surgeons and aesthetic nurse offer the latest in facial aesthetic treatments, such as Botox, dermal fillers, laser skin rejuvenation, eyelid surgery, and face and neck lift surgery. Call us today to schedule your complimentary cosmetic consultation. 949-951-2020. Ask about our limited time savings on Botox and dermal fillers.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Your attention. Please, take down this number. Did you know that adults with untreated hearing loss experience a 30 to 40% faster decline in cognitive abilities and are more likely to develop dementia? Those with a mild hearing loss are 3 times more likely to have a history of falling. An annual hearing screening is urgent for memory care to help prevent cognitive decline and thus delay the onset of dementia. Free hearing checkups are now being offered free of charge. If you have not had an annual hearing exam, please take advantage of this free opportunity. If hearing loss is detected, hearing aids will be available to try for 10 days. Evaluations only take 30 minutes, but you must call for an appointment. Hearing screening is urgent for memory care. Please take preventive action. Call now.
And with me right now are a couple guests from the Baha'i Club, and we have Judy Cobb and Gladys Chatan. I'd like to welcome both of you, Judy.
Thank you.
And Gladys, welcome.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah, great to have you here today. It's been a while since we've had the Baha'i Club on, so first let's get an overview of what it's about.
Well, about 6 years ago, the Baha'is of Laguna Woods decided that they wanted to have a community building activity. And this really segues nicely with our faith, which believes in unity, the basic unity. So we wanted to have a space where people from all faiths, all races, all religions, all cultures could come together.
Okay.
And share time together, and we wanted to have an inclusive, welcoming place, and I think we've accomplished that.
So I know in the past we've had a couple, I think you've been on before,
yes,
right?
Once before.
So the Baha'i faith is more all-encompassing type of faith, or is it based in Christianity or Buddhism, or what?
Actually,
what
it's based in the oneness. The core of the Baha'i faith is oneness. And the Baha'is' view of God is monotheistic, which means one. It's an unknowable essence. It is an uncreated being who is the source of all existence.
Okay.
And so we believe that all the religions, the world religions, are worshiping the same God, and that makes it embracing.
Okay, all right. But then with each religion, they may look at it slightly different, or sometimes very different.
Well, the spiritual things sort of grow and stay the same. It's the cultural and social laws that change between most of the religions.
Right.
The dietary, burial, marriage laws and things like that.
Okay, so the group was formed about 6 years ago, and you meet usually once a month?
Always once a month.
Okay.
We meet the second Tuesday of every month in the Performing Arts Center at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And we always serve dinner. There's no fee to join our club, and there's no fee for dinner.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So once a gentleman stood up and he was expressing his thanks for a wonderful meal. He says, I don't know what it is about these people, but they know how to make rice 100 different ways. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes.
And so coming up, we're talking about your next meeting is in a couple weeks on the 14th of May. And again, it's at the Performing Arts Center.
Yes.
And it's in room 1. And the theme of this is Presenting the Kingdom on Earth, Part 2.
Yes.
It's being presented by Craig Quick.
Okay.
I met Craig Quick probably 45 years ago in Hawaii.
Wow.
He was on their National Spiritual Assembly there. He has been traveling all over the world. Culturally, he speaks probably 4 or 5 different languages. He's very, very well versed in the Baha'i writings and is such a pleasure to listen to.
So this speaker is going to be there, and it says part 2. You already did the other part.
He was there, what, 2 months ago?
All right.
Yes. And he, you know, what he really is talking about is the things that as humans we need to do to foster really the kingdom of God on earth. So we're talking about the oneness of God, the oneness of humanity, the oneness of religion, elimination of prejudice of all kinds, equality of men and women, universal education.
Harmony of science and religion.
Yes, and most importantly, what Baha'is really stress is the independent investigation of truth. And that is, we each have the responsibility to explore spiritual truth and not take the word of anybody else. This is a very personal journey.
So again, when you were on before, you kind of gave the history. How long has the faith been going on? Did it stem from another faith, and how did it come to pass?
The Baha'i faith came out of the Muslim faith, much like Christ came out of Judaism. It's an advancement. All the religions foretell of the next, and of the next, and of the next. And Baha'u'llah, the founder of the Baha'i faith, is merely the latest of the manifestations. There will be another one down the line. And it began in the mid-1800s in Iran.
1864.
Okay, so it's not by any stretch of the imagination an ancient religion.
No.
Okay, it's fairly, I mean, how things go in our history, that's not that old compared to others.
No, not this manifestation, but we view religion as essentially one book of progressive revelation, so that each messenger of God comes at a time and speaks to the level that the people are able to understand. So as humans advance, then the teachings advance, because our capacity to understand
and those
increases.
who respond to the latest message is for moral and spiritual qualities, and to gain those, and to revere the other religions. We're not saying we're the only. We're saying we accept all of them.
So does that mean in your meetings you talk about all of them, or?
Well,
and I guess what I'm getting at is maybe people haven't heard of this, or maybe they have. They don't know what it's about. Would like to come to one of your meetings, but they're of this faith or that faith, and they're going to want to know what the subject is going to be. Are they allowed to bring up their faith, or?
Oh yes. Certainly they're allowed to ask questions. We always leave time, but you know, our presentations very much deal with like we will have something along the lines of hidden prejudice, or life after death, the journey of the spirit, our soul, these kinds of topics. Overcoming our lower selves, refining ourselves spiritually. So, and these are the verities of all the faiths. Really, when you think about it, is how do we become a better human? How do we remake ourselves?
And is there a Baha'i book?
There's over 100 volumes. And Baha'u'llah is the latest manifestation that is the only one that has written in his own hand. If you can read classical Arabic or Farsi, you can read what he actually wrote. It's translated into all the other different languages.
But it stems from that.
Yes. And basically, for every Baha'i book we read, we should read 5 others, so we are well balanced and not just tunnel visioned into one thing.
And this meeting coming up not next week, a week. 2 weeks from today. Everyone's invited. Do they need to sign up first? Just whoever would like to?
Just come miraculously. We don't know why. Well, there's always enough food for whoever shows up.
And the majority of people there are non-Baha'is.
Yes.
Which is nice. And there's something about sitting down and eating with people that breaks down the barriers. Sharing.
Definitely.
Yeah, sharing things.
All right, very good. So if you have questions, you can call. I'm going to give you your number because your number's here. It's 714, Judy's number here, 714-227-7809. Of course, you can go on the club pages and find it there. But this will be Tuesday, May 14th at the Performing Arts Center in room 1 from 6 to 9 p.m. Come hungry, right?
That's
Yes.
it.
And come
Please
open
do.
And bring a friend.
And bring a
Okay.
friend.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
We'll see
Thank
you next time.
Kim. All right.
All right, we'll be right back.
The Laguna Hills Lodge is very proud to have been awarded the TripAdvisor Award of Excellence for the last 5 years. Discover this family-friendly boutique hotel and enjoy our crystal clear pool and spa, beautiful gardens and convenient location. Our designer upgraded rooms feature luxury comforts of much higher priced hotel chains and include free continental breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and more. We match the lowest price you can find online. Ask about our Laguna Woods special offer.
Hi everybody, I'm Sean Thomas. Welcome to Sports Talk. Come join me here every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. for sports highlights, tournament news, and interviews for Laguna Woods residents and around the world. Hey, maybe even Broadway. It's a beautiful day for a ball game. Put it on your calendar. Thursday mornings, a great way to start your day with me and the Sports Talk way. Or even a triple's okay. I'll see you then.
Well, we've got the India Club here today, and I'd like to welcome back first Cash Akrakar. Cash has been on for the India Club many times. And I'd also like to welcome Parisha Acharya. Right? Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay.
You got it right.
Have
Thank
you been on with us before?
No.
I can't remember. Okay, you are. This is the first time. So
Yes.
welcome, both of you from the India Club.
Thank you.
And I know you just had a celebration, the Festival of Colors, which Cash, you told us all about. And you also have something coming up for a great evening at the end of May, on May 30th, and
yes.
that's going to be a lot of fun. So welcome.
Thank you.
So how did the Festival of Colors go?
It went fantastic. We had 179 people.
Wow.
And it was, the hall has a capacity of 190, so.
You just made it.
We just made it.
And I know you had music, you had food, you had fun, and all kinds of different things.
Yeah, people stuck around till almost 10 o'clock. We had to tell them, get out.
So coming up at the end of May, this event, tell us about, it's called Laguna Woods Got Talent, right? And this is obviously something even more than just the India Club, because anyone can.
Yes,
can come to this.
it's open for everybody at the Laguna Woods community. The resident participants, we urge them to come and participate in their hidden talents. They can come out and then they can sing, they can dance, they can tell jokes and
musical
instruments. They can do the skits. Whatever is.
That would be a lot of fun. Well, I know, Cash, you're going to do your hip hop, right?
I'm going to sing if I get a chance.
All right.
Yeah. Same here. I'm going to sing if I get a chance.
So this is going to be a lot of fun, and you have a certain amount of entries that you're allowing, or just for time?
Yeah, we want to keep the program to 1 hour.
Okay.
So we're talking 10 to 12 entries. We don't know that. And we'll have a panel of 4 judges.
Ah, that's going to be
sitting
fun.
With the face mask of the America Got Talent people.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be a lot of fun.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it's a lot
And
of fun.
how did you come up with this? Have you done this before?
We talk about unity in our
community,
community,
basically.
and
yes.
Unity and participation was the theme last time.
Right.
Holy, the colors.
Yeah, yes.
And this time we said, hey, we don't have any festival per se, so we'll have some program that we can still unite people.
Yeah, so even though it's the India Club, it really doesn't have anything specific.
It's open for
do.
everybody.
It's just a fun event that you're.
It's open for all.
That you're
it's open
putting
for
on.
all. Yes.
Okay, how do people? Do they have to audition? Do they just call you up? How do they go about
They have to
this?
send some information, what they're talking about, or what they're going to do.
Okay.
And if possible, send us a copy of what
they are doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can send them a video now.
Video or whatever. We don't.
On here, the sheet you gave me, I don't see. Is there? Where can they send this? Is there information?
We are going to be sending out a general
You will.
blast. Yeah.
Okay, so when you do that, make sure to get it to us, and we'll let everyone know about it. And so that way, if they want to get on board with this, since you're only going to have 10 to 12 entries.
Yeah. Entries,
but that
yes.
that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah, we are looking forward to it.
Yeah. Now, coming up beyond that, you have any kind of summer festivals?
Well, we have a picnic coming up next month, and then we will have a Diwali function in November.
Okay.
And in December, we have again for Christmas.
Yeah.
We need a Navratri festival.
Navratri festival in
it's
the
a
middle.
9 days of
October.
festivity with singing and dancing.
Wow, when does that take place normally?
In end of September, sort of.
Okay, so you're going to put on a 9-day festival, or a shortened
No,
version?
just a
maybe
one-
a 9-hour one?
A few hours.
2 hours to 3 hours.
But there's always great festivals, it seems, with the Indians celebrate in general, and which you bring forth here. And to me, the theme is, it always seems to be fun, colorful, and great food.
Right, we are peace-loving people. We have great culture. We love people, so we are encouraging our village to participate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Become members of the club and even save more money.
Yeah, and if you become a member, you don't have to be Indian.
Right.
No, you don't have
You
to.
can be whatever you'd like.
As
and
long
have
as
a
you're
good time.
residents, you're welcome to join as a member.
All right.
And we have variety of food.
I know.
And it's very
great food.
delicious. So we have from North India to South India.
And it's
from
very different.
East.
I know Cash has talked about this, and so has Susmita. And it's very. And then there's one other guest that's been on who comes and speaks sometimes, who does the travel stuff. I forget his name.
Yeah,
And
Mino.
he talked greatly. It's kind of like here in America, Southern food versus Northern food. It's very different.
Eastern and Western, yes.
Yeah.
All the foods, variety of foods.
Yeah.
So this time we are going to serve vegetarian food.
Okay.
So 2 dishes from North. That's like a naan bread and the vegetables.
Okay.
And then we are going to serve South Indian food, that is idli, that's a rice cakes.
Right, right.
And then sambar, that's a lentil-based soup.
Okay.
And then some chutneys.
Very good.
Then from east, we are going to have a dessert called rasmalai.
Okay.
Some milk-based.
Very good.
Yeah.
And she did a fantastic job in the March Festival, Colors. She was the food lady.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of work.
She did a lot.
I enjoy it.
Yes.
I love to cook, and I enjoy it.
Well, very good. Well, if you want to get in on this, we will give you the information as we get it, as far as the contact to call or to email, but it is going to be happening at the end of May 30th, so there is some time. It's going to be at Clubhouse 7, and Cash will get us a flyer or some information.
And if you want, I can give you my email right now. It's cash334.
Okay, cash334
at gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
That's CASH334.
All right, very good. Great to see you both.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you very much.
I know we'll see you both back again sometime.
Yes.
It'll be our pleasure.
All right, thank you. And
thank you
we'll
very
be right
much.
back.
Thank you.
The Laguna Hills Lodge is very proud to have been awarded the TripAdvisor Award of Excellence for the last 5 years. Discover this family-friendly boutique hotel and enjoy our crystal clear pool and spa, beautiful gardens, and convenient location. Our designer upgraded rooms feature luxury comforts of much higher priced hotel chains and include free continental breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and more. We match the lowest price you can find online. Ask about our Laguna Woods special offer.
I'm a strong believer that there's something for everyone out there. But some people never stop searching. I've looked long and hard through these parts, and I thank my lucky stars I stumbled across a special place, a unique place, where you never know what you'll find. The Trading Post, only on Channel 6.
It's never too late to improve your health with exercise. Challenge yourself to get moving in the morning. Hi, I'm Susan Tuttle. I'd like to encourage you to tune in to Channel 6 each weekday mornings at 7:55. 30 minutes of daily exercise will add years to your life. What are you waiting for? Come join me.
Begin your new adventure on the Easy Rider fixed route bus system. Now it's even easier to travel around the village because there are less bus transfers. Go to all of your favorite places. Go shopping, take classes, or grab lunch. And for your convenience, the Easy Rider has 8 bus routes that will take you around the village hourly, 9 to 5, 7 days a week. To reserve a ride before 9 or after 5, call Plan a Ride at 949-597-4659. With Easy Rider, you'll reach your destination in a snap. All of our buses are ADA accessible and have friendly drivers who will make sure you arrive safely and on time. Begin your new adventure on the Easy Rider. There are no fares, so bring a friend, make a friend. There's convenient bus stops in your neighborhood. For more information, call 949-597-4659.
Our movie coming up on Friday is an Australian film, and it's called Boy Erased. And this is based on a true story. This is biography drama, and it stars Nicole Kidman in this, and Joel Edgerton, and also Lucas Hedges. And it's about a young man who is part, as his dad is a Baptist minister, and he must overcome the fallout after being outed as gay to his parents. His father and mother struggle to reconcile their love for their son and their beliefs. Fearing the loss of the family, friends, and community, the boy Jared is pressured into attending a conversion therapy program. And while there, Jared comes into conflict with its leader and begins his own journey to find acceptance within his own life. This will be on Friday at 2 o'clock and at 7 o'clock, and it's almost 2 hours. It is rated R primarily for adult content. Then, coming up on Monday, is Robin Hood, but not the classic version. This came out last year, and of course we all know the story of Robin Hood. That part hasn't changed. A war-hardened crusader and his Moorish commander mount an audacious revolt against the corrupt English crown in a thrilling action-adventure packed with gritty battlefield exploits, mind-blowing fight choreography, and a timeless romance of the group. Now this is, based on that story, but of course it's done, kind of told in more modern vernacular and the special effects and all that. Good action adventure movie, and it stars Jamie Foxx is in this. I think he plays, trying to think of the character he plays in Robin Hood, the sidekick to Robin Hood. And Taron Egerton is in this, and he is, I just saw a preview of another film that he's in. He's playing Elton John in a film coming up, I think later this summer. But this movie will be on Monday, May 6th, and it's at 2 o'clock, and it's 6 o'clock, Robin Hood. All right, and that one came out also last year. Now, a couple events that are going to be coming up. One is outside this community, but I think it's something that you would really enjoy, and I might actually be going to this. This Saturday at Soka University, which is right there in Aliso Viejo, they're having their International Festival. This is free to the public. It goes from 10:30 to 5 p.m. And if you'd like to go and find out more about it, just go to soka.edu, and then from there, there's a link to the festival. Now, it's free, although there will be the students, from what I understand, and the different international groups will have their own booths there selling food and selling merchandise and all kinds of things. So, of course, that you have to pay for, but the whole thing on its own is free, and it's not far away. Soka, again, right up on University Drive in Aliso Viejo. Going to be a lot of fun, and if you've never been there, I haven't been there. I hear it's just a beautiful campus, and by the way, it's where they're going to be holding the Senior Summit this year, and that'll come on, I think, later. I don't know if it's this month or next month, but we'll tell you about that when that comes up. All right, so that is the Saturday, May 4th. Now, coming up on Saturday, May 18th, the Laguna Woods Golf Club is doing their Memorial Golf Tournament, and this is going to be a lot of fun, and it's really quite a bargain. If you would like to play, it's going to be a shotgun start. It's $120 per golfer. But beyond that, beyond golfing, that includes a golf shirt and hat and towels and balls and a box lunch and dinner and all kinds of different things. So it's going to be quite an event for $120. Please do this soon, because this always kind of sells out. And if you don't want to play and want to enjoy the dinner and raffle and all, that's $50 per non-playing guest. Now, if you'd like to go online, just the easiest way, go to our club pages on lagunawoodsvillage.com. Go to the men's golf club. I think it's actually the men's 18-hole golf club. And then from there, click on the link, and then there'll be a tab to click on for the golf tournament coming up on May 18th. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Village Television. I'm Lisa Hart.
And I'm Ken Goldenberg.
We're the hosts of This Day Morning Show.
And today we'd like to help you navigate our YouTube channel, where you can watch all your favorite Village Television programs.
First, you will want to open your browser and in the search bar, type in YouTube. Or if you are using Google, you can go to the upper right-hand corner and click on the 9 dots, which make a square, and this will provide a pull-down menu. Choose YouTube. Upon YouTube opening, there will be a search bar for you to type in Village Television.
Select the Village Television logo or select the words Village Television. Once you are on the Village Television's YouTube channel, you will have a few options: videos, playlists, channels, discussion, about, and search. To watch videos, it's best to know which show you want to watch. Click on the playlist.
Here you will choose which show you'd like to watch. For example, if you want to watch This Day, select This Day. You can scroll down and look for the video you are looking for. Or if you know what the subject is about, you can use the search button, which is the magnifying glass, and type in the subject.
To subscribe to the channel, you can click on the subscribe button and click on the bell. To view all governance videos, including Third, United, GRF, or VMS reports, go to the Laguna Woods Village website, and then in the upper left-hand corner, click on the YouTube logo. And once YouTube opens, you can use the search icon for the specific meeting or report you are looking for.
Thank you for watching, and we hope this has helped you find all the fun shows and videos at Village Television.
At South County Lexus, we really are different. We're California's exclusive Lexus Plus dealer. Lexus Plus is a new way of doing business. At a Lexus Plus dealer, you can expect an upfront, negotiation-free, hassle-free price right on the vehicle. The same price you'll find on our website, all the way through the transaction. At South County Lexus, we feel this is the way of the future, and this is the way the customer prefers to do business. South County Lexus, your exclusive Lexus Plus dealer. Different, just like you.
And who doesn't like Charlie Brown? But, you know, it's a great production coming up that the group is putting together at the Performing Arts Center. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, the classic play, and this is happening May 17th, 18th, and 19th. Just a whole lot of fun from the old pros. It's got a great cast in this. They're all playing the different characters, and of course, I think the original goes back, I want to say the 1970s, the original play, and of course it became a movie and all, but it's kind of neat that they're doing this, something different for them. I remember when they were first talking about this, and they said they haven't done anything like this before. So this is going to be happening in a couple of weeks. You can get your tickets now at the Performing Arts Center. Looks like a great production. They've been working really hard on this for a long time, and I think they're going to be, it's going to be a fun play for sure. All right, very quickly, the weather, drizzly all the way probably till mid-afternoon. Not a whole lot of drizzle here, but just like you saw yesterday, it's going to be with us. I think we'll get a little sunshine as we get to the afternoon. Maybe not much. Actually, more sunshine as we get into the early evening before the cloud, or before the sun goes down. That's probably going to be the most sunshine. But going forward, we're going to have the pattern of the morning clouds giving way to mostly sunny days. And then looking next week, by the way, it looks like Sunday, Monday, we're going to have this drizzle back again. So that's in the forecast. We'll see what happens with that. But overall, kind of like the drizzle. I put in some new spring flowers and plants over the weekend. So I'm thankful for this. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.